Welcome, Soul Family, to the reading on 2023. Today, I am going to do a very long reading, and I hope you're going to enjoy this. People who are new to pick a card readings, what you need to do is look at either the card or the crystals which are placed on these piles and see the crystal or the card which attracts you to the most. And once you figure out which pile that is, go in the description and click on the timestamp and you will get your reading. So the question we are looking today is, how is 2020, how is the new year going to be for you? And I apologize, there is construction going around, so you might hear background noises. I really apologize for that. This is something I cannot help. But I really hope that this reading will bring you some insight into your life and help you prepare for the year coming ahead. So this is pile 1, pile 2, pile 3, pile 4. Okay, and let's get to the reading. Welcome, pile 1 people, and this is going to be a reading. You have chosen the tiger eye. Now this stone belongs to the solar plexus. And it is said that whoever needs, an extra boost in terms of self-esteem, self-worth, this is the stone you want to wear. Let's keep this aside. So this sets how your reading is going to be. Here, the first card you have is about balance. And let's look at the next one. Next oracle card. Have faith in your dreams, the waxing crescent moon. Let's keep that here. Now, what we can talk about balance is, you have been... or this year ahead, the advice given to you is to find balance in your life. You might be in the verge where you might be a person who's trying to maybe make other people happy. You tend to give more than what you get. And there is the balance, the loss of balance, which we are talking about. Where this is a beautiful card. It looks like a leaf. And then we have the Om over here. We have a person over here who's meditating. And we have the divine light trying to go inside this person. This person is in a dark space right now. So this is what I feel you are in. You're in the space where you need illumination, where you're looking for answers. You need to seek, the divine. You need to seek your spirituality, because it's your spirituality which is going to release and help you. That is the basic advice given for you for the next year, 2023. When I talk about balance, the card talks about balance, and what it means is that you're not able to take care of yourself as well as give to others. There is a misalignment where you're not able to receive. There is some resistance and you're not able to receive from the universe. And because of that, that is causing some kind of imbalance in you. You might, there are people who are so self-reliant, they think they have to do everything on their own. That they feel, that if I don't do it, who's going to do it for me? And this again causes imbalance in them, because they kind of cut off from the universe. And when you're cut off from spiritual help, spiritual light, it is equivalent to like having a mobile phone which does not have internet. I mean, without the internet, you might be very powerful, but you really can't use anything, because everything needs the internet. So it's the same way if you do not have that connection. And this card is basically trying to tell you that you need to work on getting that connection going, because it is right there. It's right next to you, but you have to allow it to come inside. And once you allow it to come inside, you will get the balance which you're looking for. The next oracle card talks about have faith in your dreams. So definitely, again, you are somebody who has a lot of dreams and you feel maybe you've missed out in life. Maybe you're not getting, why you so unlucky, why things are not working out the way you want them to work out. It's because you're not in sync. And you keep doubting yourself. You have, you have all these big dreams, but you think you have to do all of it. You're not able to receive your manifestation from the universe. And that makes you lose faith. You're like, this doesn't work, or I'm trying all these things and it doesn't work. I'm trying to make it happen. I'm putting, taking A from here and B from there and not getting any results. So you feel a little bit exhausted and tired, and what 2023 is the year where you are going to get a little bit more spiritual and you're going to open yourself up, and this is going to definitely cause in some transformation. What we are going to do is we're going to look at how the next year is going to be. Let's look at the tarot cards. Please show me pile ones here and all the 4 pillars. Okay. You're going to get a lot of money the next year. There's going to be a lot of action in your life. You are going to have a lot of opportunities coming your way, and if you are in business, it talks about very good projects, but they are coming with a little bit amount of stress and a little bit amount of speed. You might feel a little bit hurried up in life, and that is why maybe your tiger stone has come, because you really need to have a strong grit and faith in yourself. This is what they say: have faith in your dreams and faith in yourself that you can accomplish whatever is coming. Maybe the projects which you've never done before. Maybe if you have a company, you feel it's a small company and the project I'm getting is very big, or you're getting maybe some amount of money where you suddenly feel, oh, I cannot handle this, I'm going to spend it all. So you might be getting things like that in 2023. It's really good that it's coming. Don't worry about it. If you do your meditation, if you do your get closer into your spiritual self, you will be able to handle all of this. In your relationships, we see a new beginning. Definitely this talks about somebody new coming in your life. If you're married, it talks about having a new growth in your relationship. If you're single, definitely somebody new is coming up. The warning would be is look before you leap. Okay, and it might be fresh, it might feel very exciting and adventurous, but the advice is here, definitely look before you leap. And it might not be a very serious relationship, so you need to think before you actually think it's going to be very serious. This is obviously a general reading. This might not apply to everybody. For some of them it might be the birth of a very serious relationship, but the definite warning over here for I would give you is look before you leap. The person who might be coming might be a very nice, truthful, amazing, fun-loving guy, but he might not be ready to settle down. And if you are in the space where you want to settle down, you really want to look at before you want to get into that again. In terms of career, we have you might feel very conservative. Now, there is a difference between money and career. This is actually about your career and not just about your finances. There's definitely you have a feeling of holding on to what you have, and 2003 might be the year where you're able to get out and get out of that. Stop playing it safe. You might be in the same job for a very long time because you are worried about stepping out of your comfort zone, and this card, for me, it tells me that you should try stepping out of your comfort zone, because if you do, you're going to find you already have stable income, you are in a stable place already in 2023. Definitely, if you're not now, you will become stable in 2023. But my advice over here would be also to get out of your comfort zone, try new things. And the last aspect we're looking at is your health, and a little bit worry over here. You are the kind of person who seems to be you're emotionally stable, but the people around you seem to be very negative, and you kind of absorb their negativity. And they might be giving their stresses to you and unburdening themselves on you, and you end up brooding over it, and that is not what you should be doing. It will be detrimental to your health, because at the end of the day, you have to understand mental health, emotional health definitely affects physical health. So the advice for you would be, get out of those stuck up emotions, and again, yes, go back to spirituality or go ground yourself very well, and things will be fine. Let's look at the influences. I want to look at what is influencing you What are the external influences that are coming your way in 2023? Okay, so for the first half of the year, that is up to June, there are a lot of people who might get good news of, if you're trying to get pregnant, yes, you will be successful in 2023. This is a very abundant time. A lot of abundance is coming your way. Now, that abundance could be coming in terms of, getting pregnant, actually. And if you're not in the stage where you want to get pregnant or you're planning anything, this is bringing in you a lot of opportunities, a lot of abundance, a lot of, your life will change. That kind of energy is coming the first 6 months. So your first 6 months are awesome. You really need to pick up all the opportunities coming your way. And the next 6 months, we see the Seven of Swords. So here is a warning for you to be a little bit careful. Seven of Swords, is a time when you are not really, if you see the moon over here, you're not really in a stage where you can see things clearly. So the next 6 months, don't take any big decisions. That's all, from June to December 2023. Do not take any major decisions which are life altering, because you will be under the influence of, I think if you're pregnant, you will be under the influence of hormonal medicines or things like that. If you are, obviously, if people who are not pregnant, this is a general reading. But even then, you will have, your mind will be clouded. Okay, and you have people, cawing at you, telling you all kinds of things, and they kind of work on your mind. So this is the time when I would say do not make any big decisions. You are under the influence of the moon, and it'll cloud your emotions, it'll cloud your ability to think rationally. And you also will feel very insecure, where you feel you have to protect yourself. For some reason you feel attacked, and you also are in the stealth mode, where you don't want to tell anybody anything. You want to go out in the night. There is some sort of loss which you might experience in terms of emotions, or in terms of losing something which you have, where you feel this is a time when you feel very down, in the sense you feel attacked. So you feel you have to always defend yourself, and in that process you might lose relationships. You might have there might be friends which might fall away. There might be people you get angry with and then never talk to again. You also feel very bothered by many people around you. You feel people are saying, okay, buck up, be disciplined, be this, be that, and you're like, I don't want to listen to any advice, I don't want to listen to anything which you all are saying. You are in that kind of state. So just understand the next half of your year, you need to be a little bit careful. Definitely do moon remedies, and if you all want that, you all can check out, I'll put the link below. Check out the remedies for different kind of planets and different tarot cards on my website. Do a moon remedy on a Monday, and you might definitely you can reduce the influence of this. You'll never be able to take it out completely, but you can definitely reduce it. Okay, so this was the reading for you for 2023, and I hope you all enjoyed this. And if you all did, please give this video a thumbs up so that more people can come to know about it. Thank you so much. Bye bye. Welcome, pile 2, to your reading on 2023. You have chosen the clear quartz crystal, and the best thing about this crystal is that it can be programmed for any kind of intention. You can pick up any frequency, and that is, I feel, the kind of person you are. You are multi-talented, and you can literally transform yourself into any kind of person to do whatever it takes. You have amazing amount of abilities to meld and transform into whatever you want. So the advice cards, the oracle cards, are gratitude and the full moon in Leo with don't let pride get in your way. Now, with gratitude, this is something which we all know is a very high frequency. And the basic advice for you stands in this card for 2023 is that learn to be grateful and keep gratitude in your mind throughout the year. Because there may be times where you feel that things are not working out the way you want it to. And you have to always move back into the frequency of gratitude. And when you look at this picture, you see that, she's enlightened in her mind as well as her heart. And then that kind of is giving a kind of aura which goes out. What this card is asking you to do is, go into deep meditation and open up and work on these two chakras, which is your third eye as well as your heart chakra, because that will help you really manifest whatever you want in your life. It's going to light up your life and bring light into the darkness. There must be some kind of project, or maybe this is not project, in terms of some relationship where, you might wonder, or you might think like, my relationship doesn't have this, it does not have that, or this person doesn't do this, that person doesn't do this. And you are always focusing maybe on the negative aspects of what you don't have or the person doesn't have. For example, if this is, you look at your husband and you're like, okay, my God, he doesn't do this, or he doesn't earn so much, or he is not there when I need him, and you're not looking at what he does. Maybe there are many things which he does which is unique, which other husbands don't do around you. I mean, your friends, maybe your husband doesn't have a lot of money, or maybe doesn't earn very well, but he really prioritizes your relationship. Or maybe it could be the other way around. Maybe he earns a lot of money and gives you a very stable home where all your bills are paid on time, but he might not be able to give you that much amount of time. There is a conflict between you and your spouse, whoever that be, whether it be your husband, or if it's a wife, whatever, whoever is your spouse, or maybe even other people. It could be with your relationship with your parents, with your children, with your siblings. There is some relationship which you feel stuck up in, where you feel, it's not enough. And the advice is, look at what it has. Look at what you have. Some people don't even have that. Don't let pride get in your way. You are this amazing person who can, accomplish a lot in life. You have the Lion's energy. You have the Leo energy inside you. You're very charming. You can get work done. And maybe there are people around you who are not that, accomplished, or not that talented. Do not look down on that. They have things which you don't have. And don't let pride stop you from seeing it. That is what the advice would be. We have the full moon, and the full moon is someone who is, achieved a lot. You have come, a new journey is starting for you now, because I apologize for the construction sound which is coming, but anyway. So this is a card which basically is connected to the solar plexus, and you might be having a overfull or overactivated solar plexus. You need to work on that and balance that out. Let's look at your tarot cards for the year. File number 2. How is your 2023 going to be? Okay, so for your 2023, let me show you the cards. Okay, I see that you have been having financial issues. Maybe you're having a lawsuit going on concerning finances. Maybe you're waiting for money to come from there. You maybe have settlements. Maybe people are delaying paying you. There is some kind of conflict and delay in terms of finances. and you're real it will if you don't have it, it's coming in 23. And this is something which, I should alert you about, that you need to be careful with your finances, because you're going to see some trouble there. You're also having trouble in your relationships. So I saw that there are two Nine of Wands which has come. So you're somebody who has put in a lot of effort into your relationships, and it could be with your in-laws, it could be with your spouse, it could be with your children. You feel burdened by your relationships. It's like you are giving, you're trying to adjust, but you're not getting returns, you're not seeing results. You don't feel appreciated by the people around you. You feel taken for granted. Maybe you're a very strong person, and then they just expect you to do everything. If that is the case, you need to take a seat back and definitely give back to yourself. You need to light the fire in yourself. You might be burned out, and you need to take a break from everyone and go in solitude and replenish your soul. Because I see the first 6 months going to be burdensome for you, and you might need to find a remedy for that. Because we have the number 9, it will be a remedy of Mars. There's a lot of Martian energy, a lot of fights, a lot of difficulty, which I am seeing in the first 6 months of your year, and they are affecting both your finances as well as your relationship. In your career wise, in 2003, you're definitely going to get a promotion, or you're going to feel you've accomplished everything. Now this is a general reading. You might be in business, you might be having a job, but you will definitely reach a higher position. Maybe through all this hard work, maybe you'll go through all these conflicts, but you will reach a higher position in the next year. That is you're going to get the results of everything which you put in, and the path to get there is through gratitude. Is even though through these difficult times, you need to keep looking at what you have. If you keep looking at what is not working out for you, you're not going to get this. You're not going to reach that state where you get the fame, you get the money, you get the promotion, you get where you want to go. If you want that, you need to look past your difficulties and keep looking at what you have, and don't let pride get in your way. Don't let pride get in your way. Don't be stubborn. That is what I would say in one way. Let go what is not working out. Stop trying to hang on to people who are not returning back your efforts. If you don't keep trying the same thing and expect people to change. So if you are in that kind of state, you need to make some serious decisions in your life, and you need to stop working so hard and work smart. That is what I would say. But I do see 2023 going to be this year where it's going to be a year of transformation for you, literally, where you come from a very conflicted stage to a stage where you're going to have everything you desire. You're going to learn to manifest with ease whatever you want. And I would definitely ask you to work on your heart chakras as well as your third eye, and open up your spirituality to accomplish that. Because then at the end also, I see you have amazing health. You are robust, you are healthy, and again, be deeply grateful for the fact that you have no health problems. You're going to be really fit health wise. You're going to see an amazing year. Maybe you might even start something new. You might start a new diet, eating regime, or whatever. This is the year to start, because you will definitely get success in this year in terms of any health plans you have. The second half influence, I see you're going to be bursting with ideas. It's like you're going to go and discover something new, and maybe I feel you're going to discover law of attraction, figure out how it actually works, learn how to control your mind, take risk, and kind of let go and believe in the universe. You're going to be able to do that in the second half of 2023. The planets will support you for doing that, and definitely you're going to see the progress. So the first half is a little bit difficult, second half is going to be better, and I hope this reading gives you some guidance. Definitely the fact that you chose this crystal, you can use this crystal to program it and help you in your manifestations. This is an amazing crystal for manifestations. It amplifies any crystal it is kept near to. So this is your reading pile number 2, and I hope you all enjoyed it. And if you all did, please give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe and have fun. Thank you so much. Bye bye. Welcome, pile number 3, to your reading. You have chosen this amazing red mahogany heart. This is a very good stone to ground yourself. It's connected to the root chakra, and that basically tells us a lot about what your reading is going to be. The advice given to you is to move forward. You seem to be stuck somewhere. You seem to be filled with despair. You seem to feel nothing in your life is working out. And the advice to you is let go. Let go what is not working. Cut it off. And then take one by one step forward to heal. The other oracle card says the same thing. A new start is coming. So basically you're in a stage where you feel I don't know how 2023 would have been for you. We have the number 23 again come here. We have how 2022 was for you. But with the new year, what is advised is let go the past, because your new beginning is coming. Maybe this is the end of a relationship. This is a general reading, so this could be the end of different things for different people. But definitely something is ending, and if you're hanging on or clinging on to the past, the advice is let go, because only when you let go can the new beginning start. If you keep hanging on to the past, to the negativity, and because you feel this is your comfort zone, because you're familiar with it, maybe because some plans of yours didn't work out the way, you had high expectations and it all went down the drain. If that was the case, learn to, shake the dust off your sandals and move on. A fresh start, that is what 2023 is going to bring for you. And let go all the past, so that your cup is empty and the universe can fill it back up again. If you are filled with negativity and if you're constantly looking at what went wrong, you will not be able to come to this new start, which comes with the new moon. The new moon is a magical time, and the start of your year is going to be magical. It's going to be a time when you can get everything which you want. Everything new is going to begin, and stop hanging on. That's what the advice is. So let's look at your tarot cards and let's see what the tarot says. Okay, pile number 3, we have amazing spread for you. Your 2023, your money is going to be financially, you're going to give, you have to sacrifice a little bit for the future. You're in the state where you're going to try out things in your life. You're going to find out whether this works for you, doesn't work for you. You might be, investing money in different schemes where you are not sure whether it's going to work for you or not. You are also maybe in the stage where you have to sacrifice money now, or maybe you have to pay for something now, so that it's going to help you in the future. So maybe if you're a student and you have large amount of fees which you need to pay, or maybe you need to take a loan now and you have to buy a house, because you're going to you need to spend the money now so that you're going to benefit later. That is what card tells you. It also tells you to get out of your comfort zone in your money. Okay, think and maybe educate yourself more. Think out of the box. Think of out of box solutions to solve your money problems. That is the advice Tarot is giving you. In your relationship, you're going to see dramatic change. Something big is coming. The past, as I think you are, this is relating to the card here where we are saying move forward, because only when you move forward are you going to see the sun in your life. And literally we have the sun over here. So I'll come to that card, but it's very important to understand that your relationship or something significant in your life is going to shift in your relationships. If you're married, then this also can be an indication that in 2023 somebody new might be coming into your life. We're going to see dramatic change in your relationships. I don't want to be the This is a general reading, so please take it that way. But I have two death cards over here, so I am saying this massive change coming in your life. Okay, change in definitely in I feel in relationships, and this change can also come because of external influences. Okay, there will be pressure put on you that you have to change something about your life. So the advice here is let go the past. Okay, and I'm seeing change everywhere. Here we say move forward, a new start is coming, change. I mean, there is definitely change coming. And if it's not something which you were looking for, if this was not what you wanted in life, you have to brace for it, because that change can come externally. Even if you don't do it, it might come from outside. So you need to be aware of that, and think of that as a possibility. In your career, you're doing really well. You will have great fortune. You will maybe get a promotion, you will get increase in salary, you will get fame, and you will get maybe other people helping you out in improving your career. You're going to be totally satisfied. You might even start new projects. You might get new property. You might do a lot of activity in your career, and it's going to be very emotionally satisfying year for you in terms of career and the future which is coming for that. In your health, you might have some issues. We have the 10 of Wands over here. You might tend to overburden yourself this year in 2023. Maybe studying, maybe working a lot, maybe because your relationships are in a turmoil. You might be going through a lot of stress, and you might take too much, more than you can chew. So the advice here is to definitely take breaks. Do not allow yourself to be disciplined. Do not allow yourself to get burned out. Do not take more than what is needed. Let go what doesn't work for you. You are carrying so much, and this really talks to me a lot of mental stress over here. Even though it's not the swords, it's the wands. It also could mean that you're so much full of ideas, and you want to do everything. Reduce the burden on yourself. Delegate. If you have people working under you, delegate. Don't try to micromanage, delegate, because that is going to adversely affect your health. If you relax and take care of your health, you're going to be all right. This can also give me an indication of somehow you might be over exercising, so you need to be careful of that. Do not exert too much on your body. Do not expect your body to suddenly do things which it couldn't do earlier. So take a chill pill. That is what, in terms of health, the card tells you. The external influences, the next second half of your year is going to be beautiful, wonderful. It's like you're going to feel amazing. You're going to feel free. And I just noticed her necklace and this kind of tassel on it, and that is being pulled into by the sun. So you're going to be literally uplifted in terms of energy, in terms of joy, sheer joy in life. That is also an external influence. Here this card shows external influences coming your way. So I really think you should when this opportunity comes of having fun and having wonderful experiences, don't get burdened by things which you want to do, and go ahead and do them. Those opportunities which are coming, which are going to give you joy, go ahead and do them and have fun, because having fun is going to definitely be better for your health. Your career is anyway going to do awesome. You're having amazing change, and I think this change with the Sun card, you're going to the better. Definitely from wherever you are, you're going towards the better. So that is very, very good news. Your 2023 is going to have amazing chances and opportunities coming in the second half of 2023. The first half, you're going to go through the change period where a lot of things are changing in your life, and you might be a little bit uncomfortable, a little bit unstable. You might not have a firm footing, but by the second half of the year, you will be completely comfortable. You will know your place, and you will be in an amazing place in 2023. So this was your reading, and I hope pile number 3, and I hope you all enjoyed it. And if you all did, please give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, share. Thank you so much. Bye bye. Welcome pile number 4 to your reading. You have chosen the amethyst tumble. Amethyst is one of the spiritual stones. The color purple is basically the color of the third eye, and this gives me a very good indication. I mean, look at this card. You actually have your Kundalini rising. In 2023, you're going to have a kind of amazing expansion of your spirituality, of opening talents, opening senses and beliefs which you never thought before. You're going to see the world in a completely different viewpoint by the end of the year, and it is a sacred journey. So this is going to be a very spiritual year for you, and sometimes spirituality comes with issues and problems, because sometimes, to trigger this, to make you work on your spirituality, you face a lot of issues and a lot of pain and a lot of problems. But then once that thing churns and you work on yourself, your Kundalini will rise, and it's going to give you so much of benefit and so much of fruit. You're very close to achieving your goals. The gibbous moon. Now, the gibbous moon is actually the moon just before the full moon. So it is a time which is basically telling you is very ripe. You're very close to, accomplishing whatever you set out to accomplish. And when I combine it with this, I feel you might have been trying to, opening your third eye or being more spiritual, or you might be doing some kind of exercises which maybe change your life completely, and you're very close to that goal. In 2023, you're going to achieve it. You're almost there. So what they're saying is, continue, do what you have been doing and continue what you have been doing, and you're so close. This also gives you a warning that, don't mess up in terms of, don't hurry anything right now. Take every step towards your goal, whatever your goal is. Take every step very carefully. Okay, because this is something like, it's like a swollen moon, and when you are swollen, a small prick can kind of burst the whole thing. So they also ask you to be careful in terms of what you're doing, and whatever your plan is. Do not hurry. You are going to reach where you want to go. Be patient and you will reach there. Let's have a look at your tarot cards. Okay, you might be having finances, you might not be getting what you require, or you might have been waiting for your finances to really bloom for a very long time. Maybe all of 2022 went in planning and making things happen, and you're very close to whatever maybe big goal you're trying to achieve. But what your finances, what you are taking a lot of stress about your finances for some reason. It's not that you're in a bad state. It's maybe some kind of project which was supposed to come through has not come through, or you're trying to complete a project to get some payment and it's not happening. You're in that kind of state, and what tarot is asking you is to rest, to take a break and move slowly. It is going to happen, but it will go slow. I keep looking at the stained glass over here, and I see a lady telling a child, or giving something to the child. At least this is what I feel. You need to maybe rest. You also need to listen. Maybe there is advice given to you, or there is some kind of, you need to listen to the messages which are given to you, and you need to pay attention to that to solve whatever issues you're facing. So maybe you should look out for maybe people who are who are in a similar kind of project which you are in, and see what they have to say. There's some external advice which you will need, which should be coming your way. I just got that as a message. In your relationships, you are in a really good place. You are in such a good place that you are giving a lot of yourself to other people. Most of your relationships are very balanced. You seem to be a very balanced person in your relationships. You have it well and good. You might tend to give more than what you get. Maybe because you think, I'm so strong, I have so much, so I should give. It's nice giving, but definitely maintain a balance. Do not give more than you get, because then you're just going to go for a burnout. In the external influences I'm seeing in your first half, I'm seeing Five of Cups, where you might, you might have some kind of loss. Maybe some people might leave you, walk away from you, and my advice would be, don't worry about that. If they are meant to go away, they will, and if they are meant to be yours, they will come back. So you don't really have to worry and fret over that, because if they don't come back, they never were yours. And it's the same. There's a story about the butterfly, right? You cannot really hold a butterfly. You set it free, and if it comes back to you, it is yours, and if it never came back, it never was. So that is the case. That's the kind of external influence you might see. I do feel in terms of maybe in terms of money or in relationships, you might face some kind of loss, and or you might have some kind of external influence who's trying to make you emotionally unstable. Don't worry about that too much. Your first half, I would ask you to look at your emotions and try to meditate on your root chakra to keep your anxiety, and to keep your worrisome. I think you have a worrisome nature. Keep that in control using meditation, and especially on your root chakra, because that's going to really help you handle all those difficult emotions that you feel. In your career, the advice is definitely collaborate. You need to talk to some kind of expert. Maybe in this project which you're going through, you need some external help, some advice. Again, this is what I got, that somebody else may need to come in and help you out in fixing whatever, your goal is. Maybe, have a life coach. That is what I would say. This is what came to me suddenly. That having a mentor or a life coach will really help you in, building in developing spiritually, as well as helping you in your business on or work in your job. It will really help you to be grounded and tackle with all these emotional things which are coming your way in the first half. Health wise, for the year, we are seeing obviously some conflict. You might go through some kind of throat issues. You might have problems speaking up, but you need to, I do feel it's connected to the root chakra somehow, and you need to get your anxiety down. That is what I would advise for your health. You need to work on your anxiety. You might be even taking anxiety pills for some reason. I feel you're going through a depression, or you're having anxiety pills. Something of that sort might be happening in your, and it's going to affect your health. Again, meditation, I keep going back to that, because that is really something which will help you from inside. Definitely take help from the medical community. Go and visit a doctor, because you need to do a checkup. I would definitely recommend do a health checkup for 2023, because we are going to see some issues with your health there. It's nothing to be concerned so much. It's connected mostly towards stress, mostly towards the anxiety, and maybe you feel attacked by people. You don't feel safe in your own space, and that is the reason which is causing so much anxiety and maybe panic attacks, and giving you issues in your health. Around the gut area, I feel that's where your issues will come, your stomach and your gut, basically. The second half of the year, we are seeing the Knight of Pentacles, where we are seeing much more better influence coming your way. Because of the Pentacles, yes, definitely it is slow. It is not going to come very fast, but be patient and it will come. You're going to get some money. You're going to have some projects coming your way, and definitely, you will feel satisfied towards the end of the year. The second half of the year is going to be better than the first one. The first one, you're going to see a lot of emotional turmoil and troubles. So this is how your year is going to pan out, and this is a general reading, so please take what resonates with you. I hope you all enjoyed this video, and if you all did, please give it a thumbs up, share, subscribe. Thank you so much. Bye bye.